Hello everyone and welcome to Grinds Online Ireland. I'm Tara and today we're going to be covering sequences and series, particularly with arithmetic sequences. So our question today is in an arithmetic sequence, the third term is -3 and the sixth term is -15. And it's our job to find the first term and the common difference. So guys, just a quick recap, an arithmetic sequence, we know that's just a sequence where to get to the next number, we add a number, and we usually call that number D. So one example of an arithmetic sequence would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, where each time you can see I'm adding 2 to this case. So in this case, D would be equal to 2. And the starting term we usually call A is also equal to 2. And the formula, guys, for a term in this sequence, for example, the 6 is the third term, the 8 is the fourth term, and the 10 is the fifth term. A formula for this is T of n, which represents the term, is equal to A plus n minus 1 multiplied by D, where D is known as the common difference, the number that's starting each time, and A in this case is the first term. So the question here is telling us the third term is -3 and the sixth term is -15. So we know straight away T of 3 is equal to -3. That's when n, the third term, will be -3. And we know T of 6 is equal to -15. So if we know the third term is -3, we can go ahead and substitute it into this formula, where in this case, n would be 3. So T of 3 would be equal to A, in this case we don't know, plus n minus 1, which would just be 3 minus 1, multiplied by D. We know that's equal to -3. So we can form an equation then, A plus 2D is equal to -3. We can do the exact same thing then with the sixth term, -15. We know T of 6 is equal to A plus 6 minus 1 multiplied by D is equal to -15. And we can rewrite that as A plus 5D is equal to -15. So guys, we have two equations with two unknowns. Whenever that happens, what should be roaring in your head is simultaneous equations. So if we write them down underneath each other, we have A plus 2D is equal to -3, and A plus 5D is equal to -15. Now, our first job in solving this simultaneous equation is to get the same number in front of one of either the A or the D, but with opposite signs. Now, if we look at the A, they both have the same number in front of them. They both have nothing or just 1 in front of them, but we're going to need to change the sign of one of them. So how about if we change the sign of the first one? And if we do that, we're going to have to do that for all the signs. So we're multiplying by -1. So this becomes a minus, this becomes a minus, and this becomes a plus. And if we add the two together then, well, these cancel each other out. -2D plus 5D will give us 3D, and that will be equal to +3 minus 15, that would be -12. So bringing this up here then, dividing both sides by 3, we're going to get D is equal to -4. So we're taking away 4 each time as we go along the arithmetic sequence. And our next, so we found the common difference, but we still haven't found the first term A. Now that we know D is equal to 4 though, we can use either one of these equations in our simultaneous equation to find A. So let's use the first one in this case. A plus 2D is equal to -3. I can substitute in D, which is -4, so I get A plus 2 by -4 is equal to -3, or A minus 8 is equal to -3. And finally, if I bring over the -8, it becomes a +8, so we're left with A is equal to -3 plus 8, which is 5. So in this case now, for this arithmetic sequence, we know the first term is a, and the common difference then, the number we're multiplying, or the number we're subtracting each time is -4.